Hi everybody. So today for this speech, I am going to discuss the stimulus package. I'm pretty sure that everybody is wondering, when are we going to get a new stimulus? How much is it going to be this time? When is it going to be distributed? Are my kids going to be counted? Are they going to give out more? Is this going to be a monthly thing, or is this going to be just a one-time thing? There are millions of questions that I possibly can answer for you today. So, first, I'm going to start off by telling you that the stimulus package was to help aid Americans through the pandemic and hardships that we all may have suffered from the beginning of March and on. Me personally, I did suffer from the pandemic, so I am very interested in this topic and it is very valuable to me. The monthly stimulus package proposal has not been approved. There hasn't even been a talk if there is going to be a monthly thing or if it's just going to be a one-time distribution of this. Me personally, in doing my research, I've noticed that the Congress has really been dragging their feet. Everything is just about them, the new election or anything else that's going on. I understand that, other things are bigger than that to help aid this package, but this is extremely important for Americans to get the help that they need because some people have lost their jobs. Some people have had to stop working at their jobs as a result of a family member being diagnosed with COVID or showing COVID symptoms and not being able to return back to work. Some people's jobs have closed due to COVID, and it has really been a strain on them and their family members who they have to care for. The new stimulus package that has been in the works, I guess you can say, or being prepared as we sit here patiently waiting, it doesn't seem like it covers too much of what we are expecting at the moment. All it says is, hey, we're going to give you $1,200, $500 each kid. The amount hasn't changed. It hasn't said anything about deferments for, creditors or student loans or anything of that sort for the moment. I believe that the stimulus package should run through 2021 until the virus has been under control or cleared, because who knows how many people are going to lose their jobs or going to be out of work again. As of 3 days ago, there has been 91,500 cases of coronavirus that have been discovered, which is an extremely, extremely high number. And with a vaccine for the coronavirus being almost 2 years out, although they say that they have a vaccine and that it's going to be required for you to get it, that's not even remotely completely true, because they haven't even ran as many tests as they could run on it, according to Donald Trump. But also the funds that they are proposing to distribute has had a little bit of controversy. It has been things said that if we distribute a monthly stimulus check, then some people might become lazy or become dependent on the stimulus check and not want to go back to work, or they might use the stimulus for other things other than, their family members and taking care of their household and things like that. I do believe that some people may mismanage the money or may not use it for the right things that they need to use it for, but there has also been shortages in food in certain places and things like that also. So, food has become very expensive. So this stimulus aid package should definitely come to an agreement sometime soon, because there are a lot of people who are going to become homeless. And that's a very sad sight to see, especially when you have children and it's cold outside and people are sick, and nobody, really wants to go through that. Nobody wants to worry about when are they going to get their next paycheck, or for the people who are not eligible for unemployment or PUA or anything of that nature. There are other states like Canada or places that have already had a stimulus in place. that will run them through the end of next year and possibly even longer than that. I do believe the pros of the stimulus package is that the families who are really struggling and really need it will be helped. The families who have lost their jobs and maybe lost their healthcare coverage will really be helped, because healthcare is not cheap, and it runs a little bit deeper than just money and buying food. It goes down to the healthcare, the bills in the house, the other expenses that you may have outside of that, or, incentives that you may receive from your job that you're no longer eligible for because you're not working anymore due to the pandemic. So the stimulus package should be well packed together. It should be continued through 2021 until the numbers are lowered. The healthcare, admissions to the hospitals are lower. People aren't losing their jobs. They aren't worrying about when they're going to get their next meal. The food surplus is back at a normal rate, and people are, comfortable. And people are comfortable in the position that they are, with being able to be helped and not have to rely on other government sources that may not be enough for them also. So I just think that the stimulus package should be the first order of business for whoever the president may be. And that's just my personal opinion. And I also do know that people who make over a certain amount of money should also still receive a stimulus package, because it was noted that people who make over, I believe, $100,000 or even a little under that, or married couples, are not to receive a stimulus package because they make, such a high amount of money, and they may be in a different tax bracket. But in all actuality, even people who make higher money versus the middle class or the low class, they still have struggles just like everybody else does too. So the stimulus package definitely should be in the works and should be completed and finished so that everyone can be comfortable and be able to live within their means. Thank you.